Today's show, is brought to you and you and you and you by DraftKings Sportsbook. The top-rated sports booking app. I mean, they're safe, they're secure, they're also reliable. And when you talk about some of the awesome things they have going on, we always come bearing gifts via promo code, baby. So for those people that are downloading the app for the first time, man, and you're putting in that, initial deposit of $5. Once you use the promo code MOATS, you see what you're getting back, $200 in bonus bets, man. It is an awesome concept. You can use that money to potentially earn you some more compensation with some anytime score prop bets that they got going on. Shout out to DraftKings for that as well. But we also know that at times you can get lost in the sauce, baby. And when that happens, if you live in New York, it's the number that you can text. But for everybody else, the digits to dial are 1-800-GAMBLER. I said 1-800-GAMBLER.
Let's go, U-Dub. Says Highsmith will avoid surgery, but he will be out a few weeks still.
Yeah, that's what the press. You know what? That falls into the press conference anyway. So I'm gonna put the graphic back up. That's what we're gonna do. All right. Yes, we did see where that was the case, man. From Coach Tomlin, he did give us a little bit of an update on the injury situation. Let's see. Told us Russ was limited, or is going to be limited.
Same thing as the last couple weeks.
Yep.
With Russ.
Highsmith has the groin. Will miss time, but excuse me. But won't have any surgery, so we definitely like that. And
Corey Trice out with his hamstring injury. Michael Pruitt, he's going to be out with a knee injury. Door is open for Jaylen Warren and Isaac Seumalo.
Yeah, and Jaylen Warren was getting the MRI on his knee, so hopefully that comes back clean, and it'll be more of a pain tolerance thing, and we'll go from there. Otherwise, we're going to be very light at running back potentially.
I mean, I wouldn't mind sitting out Jaylen Warren for a few weeks here.
A few weeks?
Yeah.
How do you feel about the situation knowing that Najee Harris' arm was in a sling, though?
So, I don't know. Did you listen to it today?
I have not had a chance.
Yeah. The guy that asked Tomlin about Najee Harris started off his question by asking about, the practice squad running backs. Mm-hmm. And seeing their readiness or how Tomlin felt about them through the offseason and training camp and stuff. Mm-hmm. And Tomlin, he didn't even know who the reporter was asking about initially. He was like, "Wait, who?"
Oh God.
And then he's like, "Oh, you're talking about practice squad running backs right now." And then he finished off the question by saying, "I'm bringing this up because of Najee Harris being in the sling." Yeah. Tomlin just laughed it off. He's like, "Najee's fine."
Okay, good. That's what I like to hear. Good. Do you believe it?
Yeah, I actually do. With how Tomlin handled that question, I do believe. I don't think you can fake his responses there and his body language and his tone. Yeah. I really don't think.
Okay.
Because I wasn't going back to whenever he was talking about the Russell Wilson injury that happened right before week 1. Mm-hmm. Tomlin was pissed off. He knew it was bad deep down, and Russ was going to be out. Whereas this one. Yeah, I think he knows Najee's good to go.
Because I was
not saying Najee isn't dealing with anything.
I think of how when they first talked about Russ's calf injury when it first happened in training camp, it was a very chill tone. Nobody knew it was going to be this, and that's why it was man, all right, he right? Is he right? If he right, then let him be right, man. All right, but don't be playing. Don't play with my emotions right now, man. Because you've already played with my emotions once.
Yeah, Najee's going to be fine.
You've already played with him once, man. Yeah.
He's fine. Because we don't even know when the injury happened. Because he was running his best at the end of the game.
I would say the same thing, man. Just put him in slings. He just rested, man. That's it. He ain't want to bring everybody over on a chill time.
Just a little sore.
That's it, man. Nothing wrong with that. But Highsmith, obviously, that's the big deal, man. We feel, obviously, the people that are her big supporters and feel like he's ready, you're going to get a chance to see it. And I think that's the beautiful part, very similar to what the Justin Fields scenario is with Russell Wilson. Instead of us having to do the whole, get Russ off the field so Justin Fields gets an opportunity, it's organically it's happened, and we're seeing Justin Fields take advantage of it. So for the people that are on the, man, you can move on from Highsmith, man, Herbig is ready to go, we're gonna get a chance to see what it would potentially look like if it was just TJ and Herbig. So part of me is excited to see it, just for some clarification on one way or the other. But the other part is like, man, definitely want Highsmith to get back, because I feel like the group is a lot better with him being a part of it as well.
Yeah, I don't think it has to be necessarily on the extremes here. Like, I'm excited to see Herbig too, but I'm not that quick to write off Highsmith or anything either, because I think you said it best in yesterday's podcast. It's like Herbig has like a certain talent. He has certain like pass rush moves that I don't think Highsmith has, but at the same time, Highsmith is just a damn good all around edge rusher in his own right. Like he's got his spin. Like he's a really good pass rusher, but also he's good at stop the run. He's doing really good at doing all the other little things that have made him a quality starter in this league. So I'm not quick to write him off. Like I don't want this to be the whole, oh man, let's just see Herbig out there so we could trade Highsmith.
Right.
I'm
but
with
that was the vibe. How they was
I want to see Herbig.
like,
I want to see Herbig do awesome,
yeah.
and then incorporate Highsmith back to where we have this 3-man edge rotation.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Offenses and offensive linemen can't handle it.
Yeah, I'm like, you come with these dudes in waves. You got options, dudes that can play both sides. Like, I think that's a great situation that we have there. But it definitely just says turned into that. And it's like, man,
what Herbig does to me is
like,
not a shot
man.
at Highsmith. Whatever he does for these next 2-3 weeks doesn't have to be an indictment on Highsmith at all. It could just be Herbig being that good, and Highsmith is still that good.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like Highsmith is necessarily lesser than or anything.
Yeah. But you already know, it's like, oh man, Herbig got 2 sacks. I told you Highsmith sucks. You're like, bro, that doesn't mean he sucks just because Herbig's doing. It's kind of what I joked about with the Russ thing. It's like, yo, if Fields does well, that means Russ all of a sudden sucks. And it's like, no, it just means Fields is playing well, bro. Fields is improving. Fields is growing, and he's becoming this player in front of our eyes that we get to witness, and it's great. But that doesn't mean that Russ all of a sudden sucks. But it's like hard for people to kind of differentiate. Oh, he is doing well, and he can still be good too. That doesn't mean I gotta not like him or he has to suck. It's like, nah, man.
With the Herbig Highsmith stuff too, we realistically don't even have to have this conversation for another 2 years. I think,
because Highsmith
the off
has
season
2
of
years left on the deal.
2026.
Mm-hmm. And then
Herbig's
Herbig is a rookie.
Yeah, Herbig's still under contract this next off season.
Yeah,
and then actually it would be. Wouldn't it be 3 years? It might even be 3 years. Do we have Herbig for 4 years
Herbig
on a rookie
4-year
contract?
deal. Yeah, so he's still on the rookie deal right now.
Yeah, depending on what he does, how many opportunities he gets, maybe he's looking for a contract extension after his third year.
Yeah.
But yeah, you don't even have to think about that conversation until then.
And as I said, that still gives you 2 years. That's what I'm saying. Like
at least maybe. Yeah, it might not even be until the 2027 offseason.
Yeah,
where you're talking about, okay, we're picking Herbig or we're picking Highsmith.
Mm-hmm.
That's a long ways away.
Makes sense. We got time, man.
Yeah,
we got time. All right.